This is it. This is as big as it gets for online poker.
PokerStars has run out of budget for the real Spraggy to record intros. Thankfully, Spraggy AI is a lot cheaper. For the low price of $99 per month, Spraggy AI will create a top quality custom intro for your online poker video so you'll never have to record intros again. What a time to be alive. Oh, and if you hadn't already guessed, in today's video, Spraggy plays poker, yada yada. Roll the tape. Got aces in the 530. Ah, Mr. Graph Tackle. How are you, my friend? Please don't be mean to me today. Please don't get my set cracked today. Not that I have one. I have ace-ace at the moment. And Drew does for the call. And we'll have a bet. And raising in the 530. And of course, we play for lumps of it. If that's something we might be interested in. Some silliness going on here, isn't there? Hell. And here we're playing for the exciting price of $530. We've been raised by a UFC fighter. We've been called by Graph Tackle on the button. One of the finest poker players of a generation here. Once chirped by Chainsaw. Do you guys remember this? When Chainsaw chirped Graph Tackle on Twitter and was like, "Where's your live results?" Because obviously Graph Tackle primarily an online grinder right here on PokerStars. And then the very next day won like the 250k WSOP event for like $1.8 trillion. Now that was funny. What wasn't funny was Graph Tackle knocking me out of the 320 Tonkers event last week. Or no, when was that? Monday? When I had a set and he had a straight draw and a flush draw and he made a straight on the river. Now that was less humorous, I gotta say. This is a texture, Jack 9-3, where we expect a decent amount of checking, especially in the three ways as out position. So Sishas here will retain hands like aces, kings, queens, jack X. That said, they will also bluff some 10x like king 10, some backdoor spades, king queen. So I think a 9 is going to form part of my defense. You could argue that it's better for me to have a 10 that can improve against a jack, or spades that can improve against a jack or an overpair. But I think ace 9 is pretty reasonable. They have the value bet with 10s, fine. Limped pot here, covering, open-ended, betting, and a swig of tea. Ooh, buongiorno. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about it? Not quite the nuts, but getting there. Thurry's having a 3-bet here. We've got ace-5 suited. Honestly, don't think. I know obviously everyone loves.
Oh, me ace-5 suited. Oh, I'm going to 4-bet. Oh, the computer.
I don't know how true that is versus a big blind 3-bet at this depth in a PKO. But of course, calling looks pretty reasonable, and obviously flopping as well. They might play shove here, which I guess we call. If they do, as played, I do think they're probably check jamming ace queen, ace king, non-zero if they decide to check. We have very decent equity against anything. I think checking back is going to be good, fine, whatever. Making the nuts is fantastic news. Some of the best news we may have ever seen ever, potentially. Potentially good news. Sure. Back to the 530 though. We've got a caller. What do I dream of? I dream of ace king with a king of clubs, ace queen with a queen of hearts. Ace king with a king of hearts, ace queen with a queen of hearts. These are all great combos for us to see. I do think that's probably the most likely thing as well. Ace queen, ace king with a heart. I do. And it just won't be folding, will it? It just will not be folding. Snippity snap, snap, snip. Splish splash. You're taking a bath. I hope. Jacks with a heart. It is nasty stuff. It is a nasty cooler. We love it in the 530. Magic. Absolutely magical. Good stuff in the 530. That is our first bounty there. 125 locked up. And up to 98,000 chippies. Got trups in the 50, in the 530 as well. 3 of a kind. I actually, because I'm wild, I checked back on the flop. I did. I checked back on the flop. Look at me now. What could go wrong? Surely after a check back on the flop and a big bet on the turn, we've induced some sort of bluff raise, haven't we? I guess we'll find out. This is a big moment for all the will we cash the 530 today, guys. Kicker plays. Kicker plays. All right. No bluff. Worst king. 8 kicker. Not good enough for a raise, but it is good enough for a win. Steakhellis. Short red stack in the big blind. Danger. Short stack. 33 BBs. I guess I'm just all in, but sure. Hard to do anything else with ace queen off out of position, I think. What a joker, man. 7!
Nope.
Maybe I should fold. Imagine having this hand when I'm opening into Steakhellis' short stack as well. It's so sick, eh? Because we're going to play big bets here from under the gun. And I don't think my hand's worth too much to check back with the clubs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wouldn't be surprised to see some leads now. It's a good turn for them mostly. But I've got a sneaky hand, you know? I've got a sneaky 7. Which could be good because they're going to bluff our outs as well, right? Like if it's a 4 or a 9, it's way better for their range. So we'll see them bluff. So I think calling works. Unfortunately. Actually, it could be really good. Why could it be really good? Because we just counterfeited 8, 6, 5, 6. Like I'm saying I have overpairs a lot. And obviously a deuce, like my overpairs now beat 5, 6, and 8, 6. Plus I block 7, 9, and 7, 4. So if they check, I'm probably all in. Yeah. I think this is a mandatory all in now. I think it's a really good spot for it. You know, I'm saying I have 9s plus when I overbet. Oh, bet big flop. Call turn. Sure. I love it. I actually love it. I'm all about it. So they fold. Nice. I'm all about this deuce on the river. Big pot to win in the 530 as well. 40k in the middle. Jamming 40k. Good, isn't it? Because if we lost it, sad. Excellent news. We're also all in here in the 55 fast 7. And flipping in the 55. Who will win the 50-50 today? Let's find out. Right here on the turn. Nice. All right, 75 daily cooldown. Mystery bounty. You don't have a king, do you? Do you? Yes, you do. You do. 8, 9, 10, jack, nearly something. I wonder if we play lead all in here. We definitely would with some 9x 3-ways. All right. Okay. Bingo. Twice. And we are in the money. We can't see the payouts because it's just full screen for some reason completely unknown. I have no idea why it would do that. I just don't. I don't. Oh. There it's found its way. All right, this is what we're playing for. We're in the money. The payouts you see are exclusive bounties. Of course, we are now 11 left in the 530 bounty builder. 10th of 11. Who is the bubble today? Brother HS, which means that C's is going to squeeze in $548.92 from in cash and 125 we've got locked up in bounties. And I'm sad because we bust the 109 thrill, I am. But I'm happy because we got the 530. And we're down to 9 because we're losing. Queens, 10-9 suited with a double knockout. Queen, 10-9 suited with a double knockout with an 8 on the river. And you know what that means, my friends. The 530 bounty builder. This is your final table. And here we go. Whoa! What a way to come back from break here on the final table, folks. We are going to be playing all in. We are. I play for as much as they like. Any 2 call or what? Off that stack with a bounty? Come on, the ace king. On the final table, get us back in this. Give us a chance at it. Give us a look at the 10k. Would you like to win 10k today? I would. Fill my belly with $10,000 Voca. They must have a very, very bad hand. 7-9 offie. Okay, 98.5. I can work with these numbers. I can work with those numbers. Beautiful. We are so back. We are so back. And we're going to raise call on the FT. I think so. I think we're happy to induce when we're so significantly shortest. In a format like this one. At 10 blinds, we're going to play some shoves here with ace highs. And that is a scientific fact. What about 13? Winning. And we've done something very naughty. What have we done? We flatted aces in the big in the small blind off 17. And now we're all in. Against kings. Thank God we trapped. Expert. Look at all the extra money we made by calling pre, huh? 23 away from the money here in the 55. Very nice. We got queens in the big blind, by the way. On the FT of the 530. Do we see a shove? I would love it so much. They flopped a straight, haven't they? Pair the board! How is this possible, man? How is this reasonable? I saw the queen, I was like, sick. We're just going to double up again on the FT and have 200,000 chips. But instead, they flopped the fucking straight. And the board did not pair, and now I'm out of the 530 for $810. Instead of having a nice stack and playing for 10k, and that is not ideal, is it? In fact, it's the opposite of ideal.
Is this reasonable? Does this happen to anyone else?
Not a reasonable flop. Look at all these nice chips we would have had too. Bang. The state of it. Good game. 810 it is. No words. We were playing a final table of 530. Now we're playing with this river being a heart. $19 overlay. Whatever, dude. I think so. I think we have to. But we've got to make sure we get paid. And bluff Jack 10 with a heart or something. Jack 10 with the 10 hearts, 9 hearts, something like that. I don't know. Who cares? I got a flush. Oh no, I can't find my bluffs. Who gives a shit? I'm all in. Too much incentive to check back 12 from the money. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. Winner, winner! We might be all in over here in the 55 fast 7 as well. What are we, 5 from the money? See if we're donating to King 10 here. Let's find out. Nope. We are donating to the stack of me. 20 of 60, 5 away from the money. 10-6, bluffing! And now we have King King. I would happily play for all of the chips. I would. I'll announce that now. It remains true. Okay. Bluff me on the bubble. I'm very afraid. I have 7s. Consider me concerned. Steven says, how do you control your tilt after players do stupid things and get rewarded? I don't tilt when people do stupid things, and I focus on all the stupid things I do, which are too numerous for my liking, and then I do fewer stupid things. Check. I still have ace high here, my friend. Why would I bet? How can I bet? Me, a mere ace high holder, a mere 7s holder? How can I bet? I check. Come on now. Unfortunately, they had ace high and showed down. It's okay. Much more EV in checking, I would imagine. I guarantee it. We are in the money in the 55 fast 7. Oh, and we're straight into aces. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, that is a $28 bounty. Call range or what? I don't have aces, I promise. I lied, I do have aces. $47 here, ace king. 10-8. We've won the lot. We've won it all. We've seen it all. We've won the lot. All right, here are your pairs. And in theory, I should be able to edit this. And since Paddy made a mistake with this 8th, 9th, 165, let me see if I can change it. Wow. And do you know what I can do? Let me show you the power of the new system that we have in place here today. I can add extra info at the bottom very easy. For example, if there was extra info to know about the 55, I could add it here. I could just drop that in and it would refresh. Fruzes is a foolish person. We could just have that. That would sit there. And it should, perhaps. If I'm no longer... Once I ladder, I'll show you a little something as well. How many we got left there? Look at this. We're playing for a bounty with 4-3. It's 7-8. A 4? A 3? Perhaps? We don't need this. What we do need is it can say that the pairs are exclusive of bounties. You know? That's probably more relevant than Fruzes being an absolute... No. Alright, to a flop with Pat. Top pair. An unbeatable hand. Kickers aren't real. Overpairs aren't real. Draw equities aren't real. I'm going to want to check some here. We could bet small with this one. But I want to check some misses. And I want to be able to check call. I don't always just want to have give ups or a 3, you know. No bluff. No bluff. King Jack. The bluff. Maybe it's not. Maybe I still have enough Jack 9, but I don't know. Sad. Sad they didn't smash some money in. And we're off to a flop. We will see at 40 big blinds, some offsuit ace X, offsuit king X. We do not particularly enjoy the king high board. They're going to 3-bet like king 7-0, king 8-0. We do expect range c-bet. They're going to have like ace 5-0, ace 6-0, ace 7-0, ace 8-0 at some clip as well. Maybe even some offsuit queens, but probably not when they're covered. Our hand is going to call, of course. We've got a pair, we've got the ace of hearts. Fun things can happen. This is kind of a fun thing. And we're doing really well if they decide to 3-bet call ace queen suited. We have it crushed. I think they could jam ace queen O, but they might have ace queen O as well. Good equity against jacks and queens. Happy to take a free card. We are still going to see some, like, I don't know how much ace king in a check. Probably some ace king in a check. Maybe more so like king 5, king 6, king 7, O in a check. But I think our hand kind of a natural check behind. The queen is not ideal. The aforementioned ace queen beats us now despite being pretty buried. But only 2 combos if they don't decide to 3-bet call ace queen O. And we're still like very, very far ahead on the turn. You know, like ace 6 O, ace 7 O, ace 8 O are pretty dead. I'm drawing dead. So I'd imagine I just check back and beat some ace 4, beat some ace 3, beat some ace 7, lose to some ace queen. Don't think we see much of this, but I don't think we want to bluff. How do we bluff here? Good question. 6s, 5s. Jack 7-0 is a wild extension, to be honest. Like, if you use an offsuit ace x, king x, maybe you dip into queen x, but jack x is aggressive, especially when covered in a PKO. I have more incentive to peel. I mean, that said, I'm probably opening very wide with this short stack here, but I still think jack 7-0 is quite aggressive, should we say? Ooh. We like the hand we see in front of us. Would someone like to go all in? Would you like to go all in? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? What would be amazing here? Actually this. I feel like just jamming would be amazing. I don't think this guy plays lose 4 bets, so we're just going to jam. Hold it. Big pot. Very nice big pot here. Oh, yes! Beautiful. Beautiful. Be my girl. Hello, Spraggy. Hello, be my girl. Will you buy some action in the deuce to 7 single draw at the WSOP this year? Who's playing? You? I shouldn't have thought so, mate. No. You are joking, are you? You? 34,200. Although I do have an ace in my hand. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I cannot stop winning the $3.30 deuce to 7 single draw right here on PokerStars, and I think I'm ready for the step up. Kappa, no kappa. Be my girl. If you find yourself in Vegas, put me in for a sweat. If you play, I'll take... What is it? What's the buy-in? Like a 1,500? Deuce to 7? WSOP 1,500? There's got to be one of those, right? I'll take 10%. I'll take 20%. And we're going to win. I believe in you. But you've got to be in Vegas and no travel, no expenses, no, you know. But if you find yourself in Vegas playing, put me in for 20%, okay? Booked. He'll never do it. Are you all in with 5-2 soft suit, Spraggy? Oh, I don't know. Am I? Am I going to win, though? No. Also no. Come on, man. Come on. 2 of 10. Down to 3 of 10. I've been exposed as a 5-2 soft suit raiser, though. Is that might not even be horrible. That could be good. Top 5. A lot of streamers. Do turn a flush in the 55. We are 2 of 10. Folks, if you're just joining me from Bilal's channel, we are down to 10 players remaining in a poker tournament. How many people started? 334. If we win, we'll win about 3,000 United States dollars. This is what we're playing for. You'll notice that first is $1,340, and you're thinking, Spraggy, you just said $3,000 for the win. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you misleading us? Are you a charlatan? Are you a fraud? Are you a big fucking fraud? And first of all, I'd say watch your language. And secondly, I'd say no, because at the bottom it says payouts are exclusive of bounties. Because in this tournament, you get money for wherever you finish, be it first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You guys know numbers. You guys are smart. And you get money for however much you're knocking players out along the way. Each player has a bounty on their head. For example, if we knock this player out, we win 108 United States dollars. If we knock this player out, we only get $25. So about half the prize pool is in the pay tables and half the prize pool is in the bounties. And combined, there'll be about $3,000 for the win. We're looking for an 8 or a queen, or maybe even a fold. Do you know what? I'm going to take a free card. Am I? Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Feels good. Going to have some 6s as well in the big blind. And if they do have a 6, that will be a smaller straight. I do think I want to raise versus the block size. I think I want to go to like 8 blinds. I think if we jam, we're only going to get called by a 10 or better. That is to say queen 10. But for 7.4... they might have to call a 6, because I could have a little bluff here, you know? I could have a little bluff with a hand like a king and a queen. etc. But we raised, they folded, and that, because I had to mute my timer, that means that my southern fried chicken is done in the oven. Therefore, I will be right back. I'm here. Raise. Oh wait, I got moved tables. Now, I didn't check the stack depths. This guy's got 800k in a big blind. Aye, mamma mia. We're supposed to play big bets on 9-7 deuce. Do we want to do that? Probably want to have some big bets. Spades is kind of reasonable to bet as well because it's not worth anything, whereas our clubs, hearts, and diamonds could make backdoors, might be worth something. When we do big bet, we take out a lot of the ace high because it's harder to float ace high versus big bet. So we might just have to bet again. Mine way. Naughty boy! Remember when I was saying about pretending and bluffing? We just did exactly that. Hot, hot, hot. Cook 'em out the oven. Good, isn't it? I am going to go all in because I have a good hand. Decisions. No! Well, here we are. This is your final table. And we are down to 7th, which means watch. Does this work? 8th place is now grayed out. Look at that. 2 of 7 remaining. Perfect. This stream gets better every time I watch it. 99k from Kingling on yes. And I'm going to deliver for you. And for everybody else who said yes we can. We're down to 8. Sorry, we're down to 6th. 6. You know what that means? Get my marker pen. She's back with a bang. Let's have a raise. Oh, yes. Raise? Raise? Okay, well, folks, this is your white hot all-in moment. Light it up, my friends. We're 4-betting all in. It's the biggest flip you'll ever see in your life, and it's going to be very close. The winner of this will probably win the tournament. It's ace, king. Oh, shit. Well, that was worth a lot, wasn't it? We could have had 900,000 chips or 850,000 chips against very short stack field. Alas, instead, we've got nothing. Well, not nothing. We got 9 big, so we're going to stay here and win, aren't we? Not ideal. That is the 50-50 we should have won. It really is. It really is. Long way back from here. Long way back. All right, well, here we are. 7 blinds. Can we spin back in with a queen jack suited? We'll win at least. We will win at least. I can't call that. Well, I could. I'd lose a lot of money, though. They are all in at a risk with a very good hand. Oh, my goodness. I had one of those. We are laddering up to 5th. That is 6th place gone. I would never in my life, as long as I live, I would not come 6th in this tournament. No, not me. Oh, no, not I. We're 5 of 5. What's that? $408 plus 87? Is that 500 bucks? What were we stuck today? 1,300? Okay. We need a spin to win here, don't we? Remember when we lost all all of our money in that flip? Shit. I will be all in, though. What a dream spot, really. 5.5 bigs. Here comes my spin. I'm back, baby. We ain't going nowhere. Hold it. Flop trips, that's good. Nice. It was never in doubt. 200k. We can work with 200k. We can work with 200k. Sure. King high. 7 blinds. Give me, give me, give me. And they're not opening that wide into the 2 big stacks, are they? I think you probably have to fold as well. But it's a king and a queen together. I think I'd rather jam this than rejam that when he's opening into these 2. Sure. Top heavy pair in it. We wouldn't on a normal FT, I think you just fold, but here we jam. because we don't care. Well, that's unexpected. They both had 10-6-0. What a world. What a world. So when this guy jams now, what do you think? Because he's going to jam very, 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 very wide, right? Is King 3 suited good enough? Fold and ladder or what? Fold and ladder? Oh my god, what a terrible fold. Alright, we will fold and ladder. I've got some very bad news. Owing to some technical difficulties with our new payout system, I will not be able to grey out, but we are down to 571 plus bounties. 571 plus bounties, what's that give us? Nearly 600 something locked up? We're down 1300 for the day. We do need a spin. We do. What about a shove here? Call? Jack 8 suited for 6. Probably a call, isn't it? 45. 28. No, 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 no. Not like this! Yes, we got a pair. Ship it.
Whoa, you got there! That's not cool.
No. Alright, good game. $659. Fancy having a good hand and fancy not winning a flip, you know? Why didn't I win a flip? Why? Why did I lose the 900k pot with Jack 8 ace king, really? Why? Alright, 4th place for 659. We dared to dream.